Two of America's biggest cities. Both are packed with history. Both have die-hard sports fans. Both offer world-class food, iconic skylines, and endless opportunities. But living in Chicago feels completely different from living in Philadelphia. One sits on the shores of Lake Michigan with towering skyscrapers and a massive downtown. The other is the birthplace of America, filled with historic streets, passionate locals, and one of the hottest food scenes in the country. So if you had to choose just one, which city deserves your next move? Let's settle it in 8 rounds. Round 1. Cost of living. Neither city is cheap, but Philadelphia generally gives your wallet a little more breathing room. Home prices and rent are usually lower than Chicago, especially outside Center City. That makes buying your first home a bit more realistic. Chicago offers more housing choices, from high-rise apartments in the Loop to quieter neighborhoods like Lincoln Park and Lakeview. But property taxes can be a real shock for homeowners. Daily expenses like groceries, utilities, and dining out are fairly close, though Chicago tends to edge higher in several categories. If you're relying on public transportation instead of owning a car, both cities can help you save money. For anyone focused on stretching every dollar, Philadelphia starts with a slight advantage. Round 2. Jobs and economy. Here's where things get interesting. Chicago is one of America's largest business hubs. Major companies in finance, healthcare, manufacturing, logistics, and technology call the city home. Giants like Boeing, United Airlines, and CME Group have long been part of Chicago's business landscape. Philadelphia's economy is powered by healthcare, education, life sciences, finance, and growing tech companies. Employers like Comcast, Jefferson Health, and the University of Pennsylvania drive thousands of jobs. Chicago generally offers more opportunities simply because its economy is larger and more diverse. Philadelphia counters with lower business costs and easy access to nearby cities like New York and Washington, D.C. If career growth is your priority, both cities deliver, but Chicago casts a wider net. Round 3. Weather and outdoor life. Neither city lets you forget what winter feels like. Chicago is famous for icy winds blowing off Lake Michigan. There's a reason people call it the Windy City. Philadelphia gets cold too, but winters are usually shorter and a little milder. Summer flips the script. Chicago's lakefront becomes one of the country's best urban playgrounds. Beaches, bike trails, Navy Pier, and Millennium Park stay packed with locals and visitors. Philadelphia leans into outdoor festivals, Fairmount Park, Boathouse Row, and walks along the Delaware River waterfront. Nature lovers can enjoy both cities, but Chicago's 18-mile lakefront gives it a unique advantage that's hard to match. Round 4. Lifestyle, food and entertainment. These cities have personality, and plenty of it. Chicago feels bigger, faster, and more metropolitan. The skyline is unforgettable, with landmarks like Willis Tower, the John Hancock Center, and the famous Cloud Gate, better known as the Bean. Philadelphia feels more compact and historic. Walk through Old City and you'll pass Independence Hall, the Liberty Bell, and streets that helped shape American history. Food is a battle all by itself. Chicago proudly serves deep dish pizza, Italian beef sandwiches, and Chicago-style hot dogs. Philadelphia fires back with the legendary cheesesteak, soft pretzels, roast pork sandwiches, and Reading Terminal Market, one of America's best public markets. Sports fans are spoiled in both cities. Chicago cheers for the Bears, Bulls, Cubs, White Sox, Blackhawks, and Fire. Philadelphia rallies behind the Eagles, Phillies, Flyers, 76ers, and Union with unmatched passion. When it comes to nightlife, Chicago offers more rooftop bars, comedy clubs, and live music. Philadelphia delivers a more relaxed neighborhood vibe with excellent breweries and local pubs. Round 5. Transportation and commute. Owning a car isn't essential in either city. Chicago's CTA trains and buses connect much of the city, making commuting fairly convenient. Philadelphia's SEPTA system covers the city and surrounding suburbs while connecting riders to nearby states. Traffic can test your patience in both places, especially during rush hour. Chicago's larger size often means longer commutes. Philadelphia has an advantage if you travel frequently. New York City, Baltimore, and Washington, D.C. are all within easy train distance. For frequent East Coast travelers, that's a major perk. Round 6. Safety, education and healthcare. Safety depends heavily on the neighborhood. Both cities have areas that are extremely safe and others where crime rates are much higher. Researching neighborhoods before moving is essential. Education is a major strength for both. Chicago is home to Northwestern University nearby and the University of Chicago, one of the world's leading research institutions. Philadelphia answers with the University of Pennsylvania, Drexel University, and Temple University. Healthcare is outstanding in both cities. Hospitals in Chicago and Philadelphia consistently rank among the nation's best, attracting patients from across the country. Round 7. Hidden pros and cons. Most relocation guides won't tell you this. Chicago feels more like a global city. Its skyline, business districts, museums, and waterfront create an international atmosphere. But winters can be brutally long. Philadelphia feels smaller and easier to navigate. Many neighborhoods have a tight-knit community feel that newcomers quickly appreciate. However, older infrastructure means narrow streets, limited parking, and occasional road frustrations. Chicago impresses people with its architecture. Philadelphia surprises visitors with its history and walkability. They're different experiences, but both leave a lasting impression. Round 8. Which city fits you? If you want big city energy, a larger job market, stunning architecture, and one of America's best waterfronts, Chicago checks a lot of boxes. If affordability, American history, East Coast convenience, and neighborhood charm matter more, Philadelphia makes a compelling case. Chicago feels bold, modern, and constantly moving. Philadelphia feels authentic, historic, and deeply connected to its roots. Neither city is perfect. Both have strengths. Both have trade-offs. The better choice depends on the life you want to build. Final verdict: Chicago and Philadelphia are two of America's most iconic cities, but they offer very different lifestyles. Chicago stands out with its skyline, business opportunities, lakefront, and world-class entertainment. Philadelphia shines with its rich history, passionate sports culture, lower living costs, and unbeatable East Coast location. At the end of the day, there isn't one right answer, only the city that matches your priorities. So now it's your turn. If someone handed you the keys to a free apartment tomorrow, would you choose Chicago or Philadelphia? Tell us your pick in the comments and, more importantly, tell us why. If you enjoy honest, fact-based city comparisons that help you explore America's best places to live, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to City Clash, and join us for the next showdown.